There are several backswing killers that can affect every single player. I want to make sure that you don't fall into that trap this week. All right, guys, welcome back to Lessons from the Road. So today is day 2 here at Eagle Rock Golf Club just outside of Edmonton, Alberta. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the biggest backswing killers that I see. Now, a lot of players fall into these traps, and most of these mistakes start right away in your backswing. The first issue I'm going to talk about is the player that loses connection. Now, losing connection between your arms and your body can put you in a troubling situation really early. That is when a player sets up, starts taking the club back, and their arms and hands start moving away from their body. Anytime you lose that connection early, the club can't just keep traveling up this direction. It's going to have to start moving behind me. And a lot of players get into a position where everything gets really laid off at the top of their backswing. When we find ourselves in a position where everything's really laid off, you notice that a lot of players start tugging everything in this direction. Now that's the over-the-top move, and it is a golf swing killer. And it started just because we got into a position where our hands moved away early. Feel like when you're making your movement, this lead arm is going to stay tight to the chest. Now, everything's going to get into a position where back near P2, the club is pretty close to my toe line that I've set up with. Another major killer that I see out of a lot of players is when they get in here, even if they pull back connected, the club head starts rolling behind the hands. Anytime that club head gets back there, you are going to be in a position where you have to stand it up late in your golf swing. Now, when you're standing it up late, a lot of players start to get crossed up. Now, from here, you see that really narrow downswing. The club moves too far away from the body, and the player has a really hard time working back into impact. Now, the third major issue that I see out of a lot of players that really kills them is when they're going back, they lose body tilts. You start to see the shoulders go really flat up to the top of the backswing. You start to see the pelvis lose its inclination, the knees don't have inclination, and you get yourself in a lot of trouble. Once everything goes flat, odds are the player's going to start pulling the club out in front of them. That club goes out in front of you, we know that's a death move. So if you're really trying to improve your backswing, make sure you keep your arms and your hands connected, you don't get in a position where the club head's rolling behind your hand, and you keep inclination in your body. Try and find a position where everything's working up to the top. We have inclination in my knees, hips, and shoulders. That's going to allow me to rotate well down the golf ball. I hope this video helped, and I hope to see you next week. Hey guys, if you like this video, please like and comment. I come out with new content every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Thanks a lot, you guys.